who is this device for, honestly? So if you haven't heard by now, Apple has recently released a updated version of their Apple TV. I think this one is now being called Apple TV 4K, and it got me wondering, who is this device for, honestly? Because there are certain things that this device is meant to do that you don't necessarily need this device to do it elsewhere. So I wanted to talk about this device a little bit, go into some features that the device offers you, certain things that you can do with this product that may not be worth your money. Now, this device is released in about two different price points. The cheaper model, I believe, is about $130, and the more expensive model is about $150, with the difference in the two being that the 150 model comes with a Ethernet port, and I believe it comes with 128 gigabytes of storage, whereas the 130 model comes in a 64 gigabyte, I believe. The $150 model also is supposed to have this new Wi-Fi, I think they call it tethering mode or something. I don't remember what exactly it's called, but essentially it's supposed to better connect with your smart devices if you're trying to have a smart home type of environment. Now, there is also some updates made to Siri with the Apple remote, as well as some other updates in terms of the remote itself being chargeable by USB-C, which is very not strange for Apple, but it is becoming a bit more strange. Now, from unboxing videos, I have seen that the remote does not come with a charger, so you need to have your own USB-C charger. And there are certain things that may be cool with this device, such as the new Siri features, the new voice features. But again, what exactly are you using this product for when you may have another device already? Now, some specs for this product, some of the features of this product rather, is the ability to watch your content on your TV with the device itself and play some Apple Arcade video games. Now, here's my problem with those features. If you have a smart TV, which I'm sure most of you have one already, you should have Apple TV already built in, and you can therefore watch your content from your TV on the Apple TV application, whether it's an Apple TV subscription or your digital movies that you have purchased. Now, if you don't want to do it that way, or you don't have the app on your TV might even be capable to AirPlay from your device. You know, my TV does it, my mother's TV does it, my brother's, my dad's. All I gotta do is swipe down, click on that button to AirPlay it, and I can AirPlay almost anything from my device onto the TV. Now, in certain applications, it will be different. If I AirPlay my photo album, it's gonna mirror my screen to the photo album. But if I do like an Apple TV application for my downloaded movies, or if I'm doing YouTube, it'll allow me to view the content on the TV while still use my phone for other features and maybe other functions. Now, in terms of playing those video games on Apple TV, it's a 4K gaming console for Apple, but you're playing Apple Arcade games, which you need a subscription to play those games. And you can Bluetooth controller with like an Xbox controller, you know, of course. But again, who is this really for? Why are you going to spend the extra $130 to $150 for this device when you can possibly do these things without the need to buy one? Now, in terms of the whole smart home thing, again, you can use anything from the Apple speaker, whatever they call it, the HomePod, I think it's called, or the Google Home speakers, or I guess now it's Google Nest speakers, and even like Amazon Alexa, that kind of thing. So I don't really see the need to use this device. Even if you're trying to say it's an all-in-one type of thing, you can still just use your TV for the streaming of the content and the playing of the video games, and then use your home speaker for the other things like the smart home. Now, with the new Siri features, the new voice recognition, it'll apparently use your personal voice to give you search results based on your specific interest. So if I was with somebody and they said, hey Siri, show me something, show me sports or whatever, right? And that person is a sports fan and Siri knows this about the person, then it's going to show them different sports that they can watch. Or for me, if I say comedy or something, it'll show me different types of comedy media. But the one thing that is cool here that I will give them credit for is that it'll show you different results based on different applications rather than just one focused application. So if I said I want to see a sitcom, it'll show me sitcoms from HBO Max, Hulu, maybe Netflix, whatever I'm subscribed to, and that's pretty cool. You can just pick and choose from there. You can watch Your Average Consumer's video. He goes into more detail about that and shows it in person. I obviously don't have the device because I don't see a need to purchase one, nor do I currently have the $150 to buy it and try it. But going on from there, again, I don't really see the point of this kind of device, and I know some people have the mindset of you can't really say that if you haven't bought it and tried it, but I don't think I need to at this point because Apple has a habit of not letting things go, and I think it's time for the Apple TV to disappear. It's not as functional as like getting using the application on your TV. It's not going to be as powerful as a computer. If it was like a mini computer, to be less powerful than the Mac Mini, which is what I currently use, but also strong enough to do basic computer stuff at a much cheaper budget price, cool. Apple TV or Apple budget computer would be great for those people who want to just pay their taxes or something on a budget Mac, despite the Mac Mini kind of being the budget Mac anyway. Other than that, there's really no feature that I think really makes this device worth buying. I don't play mobile games personally. If you do play mobile games, you can just do the AirPlay from your iPhone or your iPad to your TV. I even have those games downloaded on my Mac Mini, so I can play those if I wanted to. But Nintendo and Xbox and PlayStation, I'm going to play those over the Apple Arcade. Plus, I'm not going to pay a subscription for Apple Arcade anyway. So, aside from that, I don't know what other features are built in that's worth buying the product. There's no built-in like FaceTime as far as I know, which means you can't plug a webcam to do FaceTime on your Apple TV. It's really just for a streaming experience with your movies and your video games and your music. You can play music on it, which again, Bluetooth speaker, $20-$30 you can get a really great Bluetooth speaker, or the home speakers from Amazon and Google and Apple, all that stuff. It does the same thing. It's just at different price ranges, of course. So I really don't understand what this device is for, who it's meant for. Especially, you're not gonna say to me, oh, it's for someone who doesn't have a smart TV, because most 4K TVs are smart TVs, and actually I think all 4K TVs are basically smart TVs at this point. It's 2022, about to be 2023. And the device is an Apple TV 4K. You're not going to buy it for someone who doesn't have a 4K TV. It's not going to display in 4K if the TV cannot display in 4K. Now, if you can download your movies onto your Apple TV device, and maybe you want to bring that with you somewhere, because it's a small little box, maybe you want to bring it to a friend's house for whatever reason. Maybe you don't want to download the movies to your phone because you don't have enough storage. Not necessarily a huge excuse, because newer iPhones, especially like the 13 and the 14, they don't really come in those much smaller gigabyte storage anymore. They are getting a bit bigger, and so I think that's also an invalid argument. I have a bunch of movies downloaded to my iPhone. Granted, I do have a 512 gigabyte phone, so I have a lot of storage. I have enough space to put a lot of movies. But I can still stream that to the TV, and the movie's downloaded. It's still going to play 4K. It's still going to run great. Not going to be laggy, especially if I have somewhere with good internet, But if you can download it to the device and just play it off of the device, that would be cool if you don't need the internet. But I'm assuming you need to connect it to internet to be able to use in general anyway. So, like I said earlier, Apple has a habit of not letting go. I've even saw the video from MKBHD about Apple might be making a USB-C iPhone only for, I think it was like Europe or something, because of the laws that was passed over there, where every phone has to be chargeable by USB-C if it does plug in. But according to MKBHD, that could also mean that Apple is, which has been rumored, to just remove the port entirely and go strictly with the MagSafe, which I'm for that. If you can just boost the speeds of the MagSafe charging, I'm more for that. I use a MagSafe at home, I use one in my car, and I use one at work. Okay, I only plug it in very, very rare in the rarest of occasions. Like, I really don't plug my phone in at all. So I'm more for the MagSafe. If Apple wants to remove the ports entirely, they already removed the SIM card for, at least in America. So there's eSIM. There's no SIM card tray in America. Next could be no Lightning port or USB-C port for the iPhone, which we could potentially see a waterproof phone because the watches are all waterproof. So that'll be really cool of Apple to do that. You know, innovative, because they want to be innovative and they want to be first. And I say that in quotations because they tend to do certain features that they claim is all brand new and innovative, but it's really not. Other companies have done it before. But I would love to see a waterproof iPhone with no ports, MagSafe all the way. Transferring files, I airdrop everything anyway. I don't transfer with any other method. Yeah, my iPad is capable of taking like a USB-C or even my Mac to do a USB-A, you know, but I airdrop everything anyway. So that is kind of the future of where we're at. So again, Apple TV, I don't think it's worth the $130 to $150 purchase. I don't see the point when you can just smart TV the whole thing anyway. But that's my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that great stuff. And check out my other pages, Instagram, my TikTok, and my YouTube comedy page. I am working on building that up very recently, very soon. So be on the lookout for that. And I'll see you guys next time.